Hi, it's Jennifer with Jennifer at Home, and I'm here with Alan, and today we are going to be installing something really special.
We have the Chamberlain MyQ Smart Garage Control. We just picked this up and we're going to give you step-by-step instructions on how to install it. And when we're done with this, we will now be able to control our garage door and verify whether it's open or closed from an app on our phone anywhere in the world. Today I want to take you through the easy installation of the smart garage control device, the MyHQ device, and this is made by Chamberlain. These are widely available on Amazon, and we'll put a link in the description below for you. But let's get started and see what's in here. So one of the first things you'll need to do is you'll need to go, whether you have an Apple phone or whether you have an Android phone, you can go to your app store and you can download the My Garage and Control. That's the MyQ app, and I've already done that. And this will take us through the entire installation process step by step. As soon as you download the app and you open it, you accept their terms and do some initial sign up. It's fairly simple and pretty self-explanatory. So after you do that, you get here and you'll have different devices. And here we are, the Smart Garage Hub. And this will take us to the next step, Smart Garage Control. And it gives us a whole list of different things that you need. It's a checklist before you get started. So we just check mark these as we go along. We're going to make sure we have Wi-Fi. We're going to need a ladder because you have to get up to your garage door opener, and make sure you have your Bluetooth enabled on your cell phone. Then you click I'm ready. And now we're going to get started with the process. Simply open up your kit. We want to get access to the power cord. You can plug this into any outlet because we're going to do just the initial setup. So it says to plug it in, and the light should start blinking blue. And we do have a blue light blinking. So we're going to just hit next on the app. And it says it has found the device. We're just going to click on that. And then we'd like to pair with our network. And I'm going to select our network. Okay. And I will put the password in. We're going to connect to the network. You can see some lights are blinking back here on the actual device itself. And it says, congratulations, we are connected. So, next thing we do is we're just going to hit continue on the app. And it says it's doing a software update. That's to be expected. These things change all the time. So we'll just wait for a minute or two, and we'll wait for that to get finished before we move on. The update is complete, so we will move on to the next step. Okay, we want to remove the tab off of the door sensor. Arrow tab right here. Pull that out. I'm going to tell the app that we have done that. And now it wants us to test the door sensor. So, press and release the button on the front and you'll see a red light blink. The next step is to pair the door sensor with the hub. We still have our hub sitting right back here. It is plugged in. And we're going to hit next on the app. Wants us to press the button again. The light was supposed to blink. That means it's starting the pairing process. And there we have it. The door sensor is now paired to the hub. And it even comes with the instructions on the app. Tell you everything. It's even going to tell us how it wants us to mount it. So it's gonna take us over to the garage door and show us exactly where it wants us to put it on. Gives you a couple of different zones where to do it. So we're going to clean the area where we want to put it. I'm going to put it where it's closest to the Wi-Fi. So I'm probably going to put it on the top left corner of our garage. But it's very important to keep all this, to have a good Wi-Fi and Bluetooth connection. So I am going to clean the area and then we will hit next. I've located the spot that I want to put it. So I'm going to put a little glass cleaner on here and I will give this a nice cleaning. So as I mentioned, it came with the 2 strips. They're right here. They were in the little bag with the tools. And so the instructions: leave the strips together and peel off one side of the plastic adhesive. And then, keeping the strips together, we're going to attach the sticky sides to the back of the door sensor as shown. Just pull that little adhesive back off of there and put that right down on top of the sensor. There we have it. So now we are going to hit next. And now it wants us to peel the other side off while they're still connected. So we're going to peel off this side. This side is not sticky yet. So we're going to take that off and then we'll go on to the next step. Okay, we've done that. We've done everything the app has asked us to so far. So let's hit next. And now we will take it to the door and we're going to put it securely in place. Now I want to have you pay attention. The device tells you right here, it has the word top on there. This is the side and it'll go on the door just like this. And there again, the app reminds you to make sure you look for the side that says top. And then we'll go ahead and put it on the door. And we're gonna hold it for 30 seconds. Okay, made sure it says top. And we're gonna go ahead and secure it into place. And we're gonna hold it for 30 seconds to make sure that adhesive sticks to the door insulation. Okay, got it in place. Now let's go on to the app and hit next and see what the instructions have us do following this. Okay, the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna pair all of these pieces to the garage door opener itself. So we'll be getting a step ladder so that we can climb up to the garage door. We'll identify the garage door and go on with the next steps. Let's hit next. And one important thing to note is, and the steps on the app warn you of this, once it pairs, the garage door is going to open. So please make sure everything is, that your garage door first needs to be closed, and then make sure everything is away from it because it will open once the garage door pairs. Okay, we're gonna climb up to the back of the garage door opener and we're gonna open the access panel and we're gonna go to the next step. Okay, so we're gonna identify what brand we have. And you'll see here we have a Chamberlain LiftMaster. So I'm gonna find Chamberlain on my app and it's right there, one of the very first ones. So we're gonna select it. Okay. So now we're gonna look for different types of buttons. There's yellow ones, there's orange ones, there's red ones, there's purple ones. So that's the learn button is what you're looking for. I actually have a purple one. So we'll move on to the next step now that we've identified the learn button. Okay, I've scrolled down, located the button, found it. it asks us, what color is your button? Ours is purple, as we identified just a minute ago. So I'm going to select purple on the app. And now it's going to ask me to push the learn button. Hit next on the app. At this point, the hub and the garage door opener are pairing. Okay, that light coming on gave us the indication that they have paired, and momentarily the garage door will start to open. Success! Okay, now it says, what would you like to call your garage door? It defaults to garage door, we're just going to leave it there. Next. One thing that's awesome that the system allows, if you have multiple garage doors, you can actually purchase a separate sensor for your garage door, and you can pair multiple sensors to the app. It's right down here on the bottom. It says pair second sensor. We only have one, so we're just going to hit next. To install the hub, the app has step-by-step instructions. You can watch the video, you can push the button, it gives you everything that they recommend you need, and then we're going to hit ready. So basically we want to make sure that this is at least 6 feet above the ground, and the blue area indicates on the screen acceptable areas for you to put this, and you want to have it by an outlet without an extension cord is what's recommended. It also needs to be about 4 feet away from the garage door opener. So we will take the mounting bracket over to the wall. It's very important on the bracket. There's two sides. You can see this side's got the recessed area. The side with the arrow up is the side that gets mounted and gets mounted to the wall just like this. So we're going to go over to the wall where we want to put this. We're going to put it on the wall, draw a couple of holes, and then we'll get started. The arrow is pointed up. I've got the correct side facing. Mark a couple of dots for my holes, and then I'll drill those and we'll mount this bracket. If you're going straight into the stud, then you don't need to drill the holes. Your screw can go straight in. I don't think there's a stud here, so we're going to go straight into the drywall. I'm just going to make 2 holes for the plugs. Just a little tip. Use a dustpan, catches all that drywall dust so that it doesn't get all over everything. Okay, we've accomplished that. We've got that set. We've already drilled the holes. Like I said, everything is step by step in the app. And we are going to mount the plate. So now we're going to get the hub and position it on the plate. So the app will tell us to put it on at a sideways angle and give it a twist until it locks on. On the back of the hub, there's also an arrow. That arrow matches the arrow that's on the top of the mounting plate that we talked about a little while ago. So I'm going to put that on there at an angle. It's very similar to mounting a smoke detector. It goes in, and now it's very secure. It is not going anywhere. So now we're going to plug it back in. We had to unplug it from our initial setup to move it over here onto the wall, and it'll take just a minute, it says. So we're going to put the power cord on, and then we're going to hit next. Going to run the cord down to our outlet and plug it in. Now, one thing that you can do is if you have excess cord, we don't want that around. So what we're going to do is we're just going to wrap that around the back of the bracket, and it'll be all tidy. Okay, we've plugged it in, and we're going to hit next. Now, if you are an Amazon Prime member, they have an option here where you can set up that you are a Prime member for Amazon Key, which allows you to open it up for your Amazon deliveries. I think we're going to try and skip that right now. Okay, we're gonna start using the app. We're gonna give it a test. Okay, it looks like we have successfully completed this. You can take a tour if you want and see it shows that the garage door is open. Matter of fact, it shows that the garage door has been open for 17 minutes and it will tell you how long it's open. We're gonna test it. That's the safety feature to let you know that the garage door is getting ready to close and to remain clear. And just like that, our garage door can now be controlled with our app. We've successfully done this. Our app says the door is closed. There are so many different features you can select. You can add a user. We're gonna add my wife to this in just a little while. Go back here. There's all kinds of different things. You can hit the discover button on the bottom and you can go and see different things that they make that it can work with this app. But it's very clean installation. Back over here is where our sensor is. And remember, this is all connected to your phone and your internet through Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. I hope you found these instructions useful. It was very step-by-step. The installation went easier than I expected. I was a little intimidated, but actually this video and the instructions on the app will help you install this seamlessly. And this thing's only $20 or $30 on Amazon. So it's gonna be a life changer, trust me.
Well, I'm so glad you were here. This video is not sponsored. It's just a product that we had heard about from a friend, and we heard it had really great reviews. So we're super happy we installed it. We hope that you find this helpful and you install one as well if this is something that you really need. I would be so happy if you subscribe, hit the notification bell, and don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. And we'll see you next time.